I was inspired to buy this after listening to the book programme on Radio 4, where there was a really awful review of it, and but the woman who really hated it was saying all they do is sit around and drink tea, they never go to the toilet. And the presenter of the programme, the lady, I can't remember her name, she said to her, well, in the book you recommended, all they do is sit around drinking beer and alcohol, and they never go to the toilet either. And then she made some totally revolting comment, and I thought, well, if she hates it, I might like it, though it's not the sort of book. Normally, when I don't read fiction nowadays, but if I do, it's science fiction or horror or children's books, but I hate chick lit. I'm not interested in that at all, but I thought I might like this because I like this sort of way of life they're talking about, genteel and nice. See, Marga, I think I've decided I'm calling this girl Marga. I think I have. I don't know why, but I thought of Evelyn, I thought of Celestine, and I thought Marga. And I was going to call this one Evelyn, and then I thought, well, no, I might call her Kimberly. Do you think she suits a Kimberly? And maybe Celestine for this Barbie. I can't have them all Barbie, so yeah, Marga. She's got hair, she's got legs back to her hair now. Oh dear. That was a bit I tried to stick in the other night, but I didn't use the wood glue, so obviously it's come unstuck. I'll have to use the wood glue or the PVA bonding glue. I just used the to try and stick that bit in, which I did manage to get out of the new Barbie Madrigal that I featured in my last video, who's got Tanya's face mould, if you know the one I'm in, the blonde one. I did manage to get a bit of hair out of her, even though it's glued in very tightly. But because it's the same sort of colour. But that's the only bit I could get out, and I thought she's got quite thin hair, so I didn't want to muck up any more. I just managed to pull out that one bit, so I'll have to use the trusty PVA wood glue or the PVA universal bonder that I got from Screwfix a long time ago. And my friend placed an order, and he said, do you want anything from them? And I said, yeah, I'm going to order that, and I ordered other stuff as well, and I'd never used it before. But I'm going to try and mend my glow-in-the-dark spider as well. Anyway, we're veering off onto other subjects. I was going to show you swatches of proper swatches in the daylight of these Nivea Colour and Care. This one's red. There's the packaging, very plain, but you've got the novelty value of the core centre being white. And I should put the overhead bulb on in a minute, the daylight bulb, because it might make a bit more light if we're too dark and washed out in here at the moment, which we may well be. This is the nude one. I don't think that's going to show up very well in this light. I did it with the camera in the last haul and tacked it onto the end of the haul, but I had to lighten it with Windows Live Movie Maker, and that made the picture very grainy. I should do another swatch of this Blackberry Shine by Nivea. Oh, that does smell nice. That does smell nice. So this is Blackberry Shine. And this is I didn't even say what that was. I was saying, oh, this gold glitter makeup by Poundland in their makeup section. You're probably thinking, yeah, and it is. What is it? Well, of course, it's eyeliner. It's eyeliner, and it's quite nice. I like glitter. I like the silver glitter eyeliner that Collection 2000 used to do. Bit silly. I shall go and put the light on. Madrigal can stand there and glare at you while I go and put the light on. dear, we've got Moon River in the background. Has that made a difference to the light on the scene? Come along, girl. So there's the red Colour and Care swatch. The middle one is the nude, and then that one is the Blackberry Shine. Blackberry Shine. Because I don't suppose anyone really saw it at the end of the last video, because I don't think anyone watches my videos. And apart from the bots, like Patricia Robinson and the Mood Ups thing. There's a lot of talk about, oh, this is terrible, you'll get hacked if you go to the... it's only an Instagram site, and I had a look at it, and to talk about off topic for a minute, to talk about this, I've put a video up, which I should put on my original channel, about it, because I did get a nice picture of it. I think it's just, it looks like a money creation, a wealth creation, where they're hoping, maybe, I'm trying to be nice about this here, maybe, come on Kimberly, you can stand here with me, and Marga. Maybe they're just being, it's a genuine thing, and they are genuinely trying to create a different mindset in everyone, because let's face it, in the UK especially, and if not all over the world, there's this poverty consciousness, a poverty mindset. We're being told constantly no one's got any money, well, apart from the very rich, of course. And maybe they're trying to engender a different mindset in people, the wealth creation. Like, you know, the sort of people that maybe they've read The Secret, I don't know, and or Think and Grow Rich. And it's like, if you've got poverty consciousness, you'll attract more poverty, and if you've got wealth consciousness, you'll attract wealth. And maybe a lot of people look down their noses at people with money because they hate them, they think they're evil, or they're the enemy. And maybe these people, Mood Ups, I mean, it's called Mood Ups, and I think now they've changed their name to Rethink Your Lifestyle. Maybe they're genuinely got an interest, I'm trying to be kind here, maybe they're genuinely, I'm trying to look at the best case scenario. I don't think that your computer's going to be hacked just by going to an Instagram account. Maybe if you follow them or something, then they've got access to your email address or something. I don't know. But if you haven't got an Instagram account and you don't follow them on Instagram, or you only look at their account, and maybe the best case scenario is all innocent, and they are genuinely trying to create a more positive mindset to improve the world so that it will be better for everyone. Because if we all think more positively, maybe that's what they're thinking, I don't know, but that was just something I thought, and so I decided to put that out there, because all I've heard so far is all the negative side and how terrible it is, but, you know, people have put videos up that are unaware, saying, oh yeah, I was asked to comment on this, and then they're going through the photographs, and obviously their computer hasn't been hacked, nothing's happened to them, or their account, or... So, you know, people need to calm down a bit and be realistic. I mean, I'm sure some of these things, like I never clicked on the link from this hot girl, and the photographs they use, they've taken from somebody else, quite legitimate, or a website showing pictures, and I think I did do a search for the hot girl image, and it came from a site called Beautiful Girls, and so they obviously just took that to use. I mean, I never clicked on the link, well, I had no reason to. It said I've made a video about you. I thought, oh yes, or I believe that. I think they're going to smaller YouTube channels that they think are going to be so desperate to views that they'll click on them. Anyway, I've gone completely off topic. This is what we were looking at. So I just thought, you know, it might have helped someone, and to calm people down if anyone's worried, and because they've clicked on it and they worry what's going to happen. As far as I can tell, you know, nothing's going to happen. Don't worry, it's just an Instagram site, and it might be trying to make you more positive about things to do with money. Like it showed the Rolls Royce thing on front of the car. I don't know what they call that thing on front of the car, the Rolls Royce thing with its wings out, and it's all to do with money, isn't it? It's a champagne glass. It looks like a beautiful picture of the Maldives, like a yacht. It's cars, Porsche, a Rolex watch. It's all to do with... I say I wouldn't be interested in any of that if I had money. I wouldn't be interested in all those sort of things. Just like a nicer, you know, big house to live in, plenty of space around me for all my dolls and things. Oh, I do go off topic when I do a video, don't I? So if I get anything more items, it'll be tagged on to the end, because this will probably be towards the end of the video now. I think I've talked long enough about. But I hope I've been able to help someone who was worried because they clicked on that link. But please don't worry. You know, there's so much worry in the world, and I worry about things more than anybody, and that's why I've got terrible anxiety. But certain things, you shouldn't, there's no point worrying about that, because there's far more important things in life. And you know, look, each day at a time, just take one day at a time and try and be a little bit more positive. As you can tell, I'm in a more positive mood at the moment, but I haven't been. Anyway, Margaret is saying, be quiet, I've just lost some of my hair, so I've got reason to be miserable. But I did give her a load when I found her. She had hair that length, apart from a few strands, but now I've given her length back. And she says, you do talk too much. I know. I've got to, at least it was not towards the end of the video, it was only 11 minutes, so, and my hauls are usually gone for at least like 20. I was trying to show you the swatches of this. I was doing this. This is the makeup by Gorgeous, by Poundland. Oh, I'm so sorry. And I was going to show you a swatch if this is going to pick it up, because the sun came out. Oh no, I've put the light out again now. Let me put the light back on. Hang on a moment. Still, regular watchers know what my videos are like. And I never held the swatches there long enough, or what we're talking about. They're all a bit bitty, aren't they, my videos? There's the Blackberry Shine, which smells very nice. Why do I keep wanting to say Blackberry Frost? Blackberry Shine. Hold it there long enough. Colour and Care in Nude. Got these from Boots. Oh dear. I never showed you the actual centre of this one, did I? These things are important to people that collect lip balms. This one's that's got no particular scent, this one. I can't notice any scent. And when I applied these, they don't give you any nice gloss on your lips or anything. They're just like a balm. Well, it is a balm, but I mean, intensively cares for lips and provides a subtle red colour. Red, has it got, I don't know if it's got SPF or not, because it's not important to me. It doesn't matter if it's got SPF or not to me. So unless you live in a really, really hot place where you're in baking sun from daylight to dark. You know, I read a lot of people are in danger of getting rickets and vitamin D deficiency because they use so much, they're terrified not to use sunscreen, so they use sunscreen all the time. See, I never use any. So, but then I don't go out laying in baking sun. So I suppose obviously if you do, you need, I mean look, you can get Factor 50 from Poundland. Poundland, I got that just I thought occasionally use it on my face, just occasionally, but when I try, of course, it's stung because I've got such sensitive skin, I have to be so careful. So yeah, there's the red, Colour and Care, the Nude, and the Blackberry Shine, and there's just still some of that gold. Again, the camera's up here, but it must be angled slightly downwards. So when I was trying to show you the little brush thing, that, see, I'm holding it in front of the camera, where the camera is on the, the webcam camera, but there's no doubt lurking up here somewhere. So if I hold it down there, and that's probably too low, so I aim for the middle section, because I've just got a black screen, I can't see anything, so I'm hoping it's recording me. It's one of those little narrow brushes. And it's very effective. It's just as good as something that's far more expensive. This, I suppose, is okay, but it's not wonderful. I don't notice any great concealment with it. Let me put it on so where I've got a freckle and see if it covers it. No, I wouldn't say it's got any great concealing. The best one I ever used was the Snake Venom BB cream that I got from the 99p store by these Balance people. I've tried that, I haven't think much of that, but the BB cream is excellent, but you can't get it any, and they've stopped making it. So yeah, black screen. Got some more of those. And these, I haven't tried these particular ones, but I've had the Tyrrell's beetroot and vegetable crisps and the Co-op ones, which are always very nice. So I'm assuming I'm not going to open them. Not going to open them now, but I might, because put this on as well because I'm chilly. Something else I wanted to say, but I can't remember. I'm at my friend's house. It's very inadequate. Oh, I just remembered I've left my little friend in my house. So, oh dear. So I'm going to have to go home. And yeah, it's a bit difficult. So anyhow, yeah, I'll continue with the haul later. These are purple vegetable crisps. They're not as nice as the ones I had from Tyrrell's, is it? They're all right though. There's some of them. The crisps. They're bright, aren't they? Oh, these crisps. Carrot one, this is obviously. And this small little haul from Superdrug and Boots. Superdrug. Ready for sun at last. And obviously they're ready for sun. It's a very miserable day. Got these buy one get one second at half price in Boots. From the 17 rack. This nice plate, another one for my little friend from Marks and Spencer's. Oh look, we've got the yellow thing going on today. Do I match? You know what I'm like for my colour schemes. Just need yellow nails now to go with it. There's the swatches. This is mint cooler. It's exactly the same as mint choc chip, which they are selling still, or again. I don't know if it's the same colour as the one I did a review on, which is a very old one. And that's the pink top coat, which I've got on that now. And there's the swatches. The top one is this one, Ready for Sun, and the bottom one is this one by Model's Own, which I will look at in depth later. It looks purple when you look at it, but it goes on like this. There's Jessicake, but there's these ones. I don't know which one to get. They all look different. So do I have a two yet? Light on the scene because it's sunny, but it keeps going behind a cloud, and I've got the tree outside. My usual problems facing north, you know. Okay. Sainsbury's last night. Oh, my usual semolina. I love my. And some more of those, because I had those last week and they're nice. They are very nice. Oh, do we match this colour scheme? Perhaps hula hair Barbie can stand and entertain you. What, Barbie? Anyhow, I got this in the sale from Sainsbury's. Sorry, Barbie. Oh, your hair's all messed up now. Oh my goodness. She's got loose limbs as well. She needs some elastic bands in her limbs. This is why these get sold off cheap, you see, when they get to this stage where they're just been played with so much and put in so many positions that you can't, they're just, yeah. Oh, she'd be doing that, what do they call that dance where they go under a pole? I can't remember. They go under a, you know, you go lower and lower. Anyhow, yeah, I got this from Sainsbury's. Oh, this must be so annoying. Stop being stupid. So I'm trying to be entertaining but failing miserably, no doubt. Anyhow, yeah, that's pretty. I got that from Sainsbury's. Hold it still. Remember to hold it there long enough for people to see it. Oh dear. Oh, there's another one I got, but it's come off its packaging. Oh dear. So I hope it's not broken. It doesn't usually come off the packaging like that, does it? Let me see. It would need a strong... Yeah, that's... Yeah. It's doesn't do up. It stays undone. Thing's broken. Oh, that's great. And that was the only one they had, and the clasp is broken. Or no, it stays undone. It doesn't do up properly. So I'd have to remember that whenever I wore it. It would just fall off, wouldn't it? Quite pretty. That's probably why it was reduced. It was £13, and it was reduced to... the right way up. It was reduced to £5. And I got these. I thought they were quite nice. Those little bracelets. And I've just done a comprehensive review on the baby lips ready for sun. And so I'll forget about that. I've just done a separate review. I'm not going to talk about that again. I don't know what Maybelline are thinking of. I don't know what the makers of Doctor Who are thinking of the new one, because yeah, never mind about that either. Right, where's the other nail polish? Oh dear. I've got this nice little bracelet from Sainsbury's. I thought that was quite pretty. Nice little gold bracelet. Does it go with my colour scheme? Quite nice. And a new Shoppie doll. Now, I still didn't get Jessicake Visits Britain, but I liked the colour scheme of this one. It's not. I don't like her. I don't think she is herself. Her face is as pretty as the one I got last week, Spaghetti Sue. But they didn't have them in the Entertainers. This one had all gone, and so I didn't even realise that one was out when I went into the Entertainer last week. And Sainsbury's didn't have them in last week until this week. So, and as far as I can tell, Sainsbury's has only got the 3. Well, that was the only 3 they had on the shelves. I don't know if there was another one. And this one is called Macy Macaron. That can't be her name, surely. Let's have a look. Includes luggage tag. Macy Macaron. Macy Macaron visits France. But on the back, oh, that's the thing. That's the Shoppie Macy Macaron. Yeah, so that's, you've got Macy Macaron Shoppie. What does it say here? Pack your bags and make your way to the departure lounge. The Shoppie's world vacation is now boarding. Visit fabulous cities and share some high-flying fun with these world-class Shoppies and their Shopkins friends. Bon voyage. Well, that's exactly the same as what it said on the one last week. Let's put Barbie out. You can... Bonjour, Shopkins fans. It's Macy Macaron, or Macaron, all the way from fabulous France. Come with me on a tour of France with some of my sweetest Shopkins, Macy Macaron and Stack le Macarons. Join us as we discover the beauty of Paris, a city of sweet streets and pretty pastries. Ooh la la. Shopkins fans, one of the word, Macy Macaron. I always used to think that was pronounced macaroon. Thank you, Barbie. You can go. So, yes, there she is. I like the colour scheme. Very pretty. There's the box. And so some more things. I got a skirt. Oh, I got this night. This was reduced. A martini glass, reduced to £2. I thought it was quite nice. I like cocktail glasses. They're quite nice. That's keys. Things I've got. From Marks and Spencer's. What else is there? Okay. I got this nice plate from Marks and Spencer's. It's a melamine one. My little friend. Because she's got like a collection of plates now. I've got this skirt from Sainsbury's. I'll try it on for you in a minute. And this, the colour schemes. Do I look like a sherbet lemon? No, it wouldn't be a sherbet tangerine or something. But the colour scheme theme at the moment, the tropical theme. I'm trying to pretend it's summer, even if summer's gone away momentarily. Still technically summer. We're the last day of July, so it should be summer. But it's not very nice at the moment. So this, I don't know if this is not the sort of colour I'd wear normally, but it's quite nice. Oh, and there's I was looking for the other nail polish. There's this one, right, and the Model's Own. What have I done with the other nail polish? I got one called Coolest Mint. I'll look for that in a minute. Hang on, let me continue with the haul, and then I'll look for that in a moment. Nail polish people that's interested in nail polish. I don't know. I hope this is recording. I've got white screen, I can't tell. Anyhow, this is 17 Mint Cooler gel colour. I'm just going to compare it with my very old bottle of Mint Choc Chip, because I noticed they're selling this one again now, Mint Choc Chip, and I thought it was slightly greener than my bottle, but when I looked at these side by side, they were identical. So yeah, the new version of Mint Choc Chip is slightly a greener version. I don't know if that's picking it up, but I can see it quite plainly in the swatches. Let me just wipe that off before it dries. So I don't know if you can see the difference in the bottles. So my Mint Choc Chip is much bluer. I wonder if it's a similar situation to the Mint Candy Apple by Essie, that there's some that are more blue and some that are more greeny mint. So that's a nice colour, I like that. I'm glad I got this one because it is a larger bottle. And that's, as I said, it's called Mint Cooler. And this one is just called Pink Mix. And yeah, they're very sparse, so I had to dab 2 coats on that now to cover it when I was in Marks and Spencer's cafe. Did I show you the brush on this one? For people that it's interested in the brushes. And this Model's Own Hipstick lipstick. I did do the swatch when I was in Marks and Spencer's cafe. It doesn't go on the same colour as it looks in the tube. Superdrug. Yeah. That's the colour of it. Oh, it goes on more deeper than it did when I applied it in Marks and Spencer's cafe. Maybe I didn't put so much pressure on in there. Now what's this shade called? Oh, why don't I remember anything? It just says number 20. Hipstick lipstick, sheen lipstick. Play it cool with this smooth sheen lipstick. Apply this highly pigmented lipstick with a precision lip brush for the girl who's naughty but nice and everything in between. Directions apply on clean lips. I'm glad they said clean, because hasn't got a brush. What are they talking about? It's not a brush, is it? It's a tube. If I made a silly mistake like that, I'd be thinking, oh my goodness, and this is a company with a lip brush. Designed and developed in the UK, Model's Own Limited. Well, they want to make sure what they say is correct. That's not a lip brush. I can't see a shade. Orchid Fusion. Yeah, it's called Orchid Fusion. Orchid Fusion. Let me wipe that off. and I'll try the skirt on for you. I got from Sainsbury's. I had to get a size too small because that's all they had. They always sell out of my size. I always end up having to buy a size too small or a size too big. But it fitted fine, so, well, at least I think it did. You might think it's too small, but I think it fitted fine. It's one of those stretchy ones. I don't even know if I'm still being recorded. No wonder I sound totally manic and... oh my goodness. Total black screen now on this thing. So I don't even know I'm still being recorded. As I've said, nearly every time I make a recording now, most people, when they do a webcam video, they can see themselves on screen to know if it's recording or not, but I can't. So, wave bye-bye. It's the same like if you collect like the Shoppie dolls, as I do. In this country we're limited by how many they allow us to have. Some they don't even release in the UK. The same with the Barbie dolls.